All right, so we just showed all of the charges and sentencing and possible sentences that that Derek Chauvin can face. So let's go through those right now. Second degree, 40 years. Third degree, 25. Second degree manslaughter, I believe, is the least serious. So that could be 10 years behind bars, but he has no priors. So what could that mean for Derek Chauvin?
So what the judge does in Minnesota is the statute goes up to 40 years. He has a book, a sentencing book, that they really have to follow. And that gives a presumptive sentence for each count. In Minnesota, they're only going to sentence on the most serious count. The other ones just get run concurrent, which means at the same time. Since they're going to be less, he'll never have to serve those. So of the 40 years, where does the judge go? Takes the book out. It actually has a presumption in these types of cases for 12 and a half years. And then the prosecution will ask the judge to go above the 12 and a half years, citing aggravating circumstances. And the defense, of course, will be asking the judge to go below the 12 and a half years. This will all take place at the sentencing hearing coming up.
Is there any pressure, political pressure, do you think, on this judge to maybe, sentence more than we might think? Would that play a role?
I think absolutely. There's going to be a lot of pressure on this judge because he knows the whole world is watching. Unlike the jurors, he's not sequestered. Unlike the jurors, he's not prevented from watching things and reading and so forth. So there's no two ways about it that he obviously is going to do his job to do justice. But he's going to be pushed by the prosecution to say, look, children were there watching. People were urging this person not to commit the crime, and they're going to ask the judge probably to go up to the 40 years, to be honest with you. But the defense doesn't have a lot to say, really, because they didn't put much on. This was almost a sadistic crime where this individual stared at the camera over and over and just kept almost torturing this person. And throughout the trial, we didn't see anything that humanized this person at all. So as a result, this judge has a bad taste in his mouth. I think he's going to be under a lot of pressure to give him the full 40 years, but I don't see that happening.